What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back. I am the show Bullet 8. Got another stream for you guys tonight. We're gonna go a couple of hours here. It has been a long weekend. I actually wanted to get on last night, but was unable to with everything that was going on, and then I needed sleep. And then today, I actually went out and took a drive out to Tombstone, Arizona. So there will be a video coming up for you all with that because I told everybody as soon as I did it, I'd go ahead and vlog. And so I kind of did that while I was there. It was kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna actually like it a lot. Now we are back right now, and we're gonna be running Lost Judgment again. This is part 5. I'm trying to get on a situation where I'll get a couple of chapters done every single day, but today it's more than likely going to get through the next chapter that we're actually on right now. Probably that's it because it's already 12:22 in the morning and I'm going to need to sleep in a couple hours. But if you guys don't know, I'm streaming on all 3 platforms right now. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Please, if you enjoy the video, if you like the game, like, comment, and subscribe there on YouTube. Go ahead and give a follow on Twitch, and then most definitely, if you would please follow the page and the channel, and do whatever else you can on Facebook as well. Now, let's see. We stopped, I think, just before the end of the next chapter. So give me 1 second. I will get us up and running and let me know if the voice volume is loud enough because I actually went back and checked earlier today and I noticed that it was actually pretty low in a few of the videos, and it's because I'm trying to get used to this new headset. Well, the new microphone that I'm using on the headset. I've always used this headset, but the way that I have everything set up right now, I'm not using the old mic that I was using before. So hopefully this one is a little bit better. And when I tested the recording a little bit ago, made my voice sound weird. I don't know how much I like it, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. And please feel free to go ahead and jump into chat because you guys know I enjoy, just hanging out and talking to you all while playing. All right, there we go. So I did switch over to the English. Yeah, I think I switched over to English voice versus actually using what? Oh, I switched over to the English voice versus using the Japanese voice subtitles, just because it makes it easier for some people. They actually like, being able to hear the voice acting versus reading the subtitles because you miss some things in the subs. But anyway, let's go ahead and see where we are at right now. Like I said, I think we're at the end of chapter 4, or close to it anyway. 6:31. There we go. For those of you in the stream right now, thanks a lot for watching. As always, have you guys checked out the game at all on your own, or have you watched it on like anyone else's stream or anything like that? I'm sure there's got to be some people who are ahead of me right now. It's just a matter of I'm trying to get the time right, and hopefully you all will be able to hear everything properly. Try to check everything right now, the levels. Let me know if one thing's louder than the other or anything like that, because I don't want it to be a situation where you're not hearing the game or you're not hearing me specifically. Okay, that's that. And then change one thing here. We should be good. So let's see. Okay, that's right. He's with me now. Talk to Silent. Ooh, I haven't gone into the game to join here. Sexy club. You know what? I'll check that a little bit. back to the story.
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
That's always a problem.
Hey, don't I know you too?
Mind your business,
Detectives
bro.
around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
Or maybe haven't seen this guy around, or maybe I have and just forgot.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
Really need... I'm thinking.
So we'll mind your business.
Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years? What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
Trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole?
You wouldn't ask.
You want to ask
detective
questions? You're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price.
Uh-oh.
It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Are they gonna
Straight to
just
throwing
come try
punches, huh?
banging on me?
Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
It always goes back to the Yakuza. You know what? Bruh, you're weak. Oh. I thought I hit the reversal on. You know what? I haven't used a weapon on anybody in a minute. Man got popped. Bruh. So seriously, like, with everything that's going on.
What's up?
Hold up.
That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Kaito-san.
Huh? It's Akatsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Why are all of the Yakuza getting brought back into?
Ex-Yakuza? Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
This guy you're after, he was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town? I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this
Right.
thing?
It's like they just
Kaito would know
switched
all
over.
about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut.
Be whooping his ass soon.
You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah? So don't go disrespecting me.
You see how the
There won't
hair,
be a warning next time.
that's
Okay.
I don't know what it
Akutsu, you
is about
said?
the engines they use and things
Did he
like
get
that
very
when they
far in the
build
Tojo
these,
clan?
That's always
He
the
may have
case.
had the potential,
Up close
but
shots
he never got to make
or
anything of
distant
it.
shots.
The whole thing came crashing
edges are
down before he
always
got his
off.
time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. Now they're ex-Yakuza in the wind. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Right?
Who the hell knows? After the Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones. The family left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
So that's one of those situations where they just had to rebrand themselves from being Yakuza ever since Kiryu. Well, it was after Kiryu, but pretty much since Kiryu and others actually shut it all down. Oh shit! Wait a minute. That'll be the first time. Okay, I'm fighting that dude. Oh, I'm gonna die first though. Choke and die. Water. This is the first person with a purple diamond over their head that I've seen. I haven't had to fight him yet. Oh, he's gone. Damn. That sucks. I'm trying to see if Pippin and Foil. Oh.
And stay down.
Damn, I have to find somebody with a purple diamond over their head to fight. I wish he could actually like pick people up off the ground and keep beating them down. Whoops.
What a waste.
Let's roll, Tom.
Exquisite screw, I swear this is a game. Oh, full on those. That was into a pole. Nah. Ain't no punking out.
And stay down.
Okay. Can I make it over to her or what?
Let's hit it.
Maybe I forgot. Let me get to this. There we go. This has got to be leading somewhere farther than what it seems. I mean, it was just a case of bullying in a school, the murder situation.
Sorry, son. Yagami-san made it.
But all the Yakuza and the Lomang
Sorry for the
are
wait.
all of a sudden in
I
it
ran
as
into
well.
some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good to go for a while. Ehara's waiting, and so are the answers. First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Don't hate because
Well,
I'm great.
This ain't my
Damn.
department. Fill me in back at the office, okay? I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky. Lots of open bottles to polish off.
Sorry.
What do I get the feeling? If we have to walk it out, we gonna get into a fight.
Are we leaving?
Taxi. Cool. This is the only time I've had to spend money so far in this game. I haven't really had to buy any of the normal health items or anything like that. Let's see what this dude's got to say.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ehara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Akihiro Ehara.
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Genda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
What's up, bruh? Go on,
It's the
get
same
it,
school
bruh.
Toshiro-kun went to 4
Man, not
years
too much.
ago.
Like I said, it's
You'd
been
know
a
it.
busy and interesting day.
I happened to
but
be out there working a
glad
separate
you're here
case.
with me.
But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish
He's
for a
not
miracle like
helping
that?
himself at all.
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba, you blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Right, and that was the
Would I
thing.
have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted
The
for.
teacher
It was
Sawa,
being a pervert. I admit to
she
everything.
swore up and down the parents
I
didn't
groped a
know.
businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san!
He doesn't want to get hit
Just
with
a
murder
second!
or
Why would I give you
conspiracy.
that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have
Or
been
those people
fear.
got to him.
After slitting his throat, His body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
Hey. I don't think too many parents would actually react any other way. My gut tells me Hana's guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to Mikoshiba's murder. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do. Of course. Hmm. Which one's gonna do it? More than likely just the photo of him. Except I think this might do it though. You know, this is rough. I mean, the dude doesn't know how much he knows. He knows what the police know. The police didn't know about this photo, and they definitely don't know about these dudes. And if I show him either one of these, I think they'll be the ones to work. More than likely this one, though.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her, said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case.
Well, damn.
You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
I wonder if,
it's not just her I detest.
Yeah.
The administrators. The
She
lawyers.
next?
Felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba.
Yeah.
He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
What's up?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
You,
I do.
my friend, are
What
way
happened?
off.
Say I'm way off? What's going on with you, Snipe? What happened that night? Hey, everybody that just jumped in, thanks a million for jumping in. We are going
The
through
way that
Lost
interview
Judgment.
went, Ihara's definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murders, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ihara to those men?
I wonder if I should have showed him that one now.
Damn it. And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ujinju. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
Working out, all of a sudden, felt so tired I was done. Hey, that's how that goes sometimes, man. I promise you, earlier today, before I went and took the trip I did, I was planning on doing it much earlier, but just didn't work out that way. So I ended up going a little bit later on in the afternoon, but it still worked out. I got there at a good time and had a good time while being there for the 4 or 5 hours that I was out there. Returned to the detective agency. So everyone that's just hopping in, we are actually doing Lost Judgment, if you guys can't already tell. This is still, I want to say it's the end of the 4th chapter, and I haven't gone into Sega yet, and I want to see what they got here this time. Fantasy Zone. Sonic. Of course, there's always a virtual fighter game in each of these games. All right, I have to do those later. I'm trying to stick to the story for now. your whole body was feeling horrible, absolutely terrible. Damn, that's not good, bro. Like you need to make sure that you give your body rest, instead of like constantly going and going and going. Trust me, I know this very, very well. Yeah, you gotta let your body rest. And sometimes, I mean, if you go every single day on working out, like I
Kaito-san,
used to
I'm
do
back.
literally 7 days a week, then I had to cut it down to six. And
Kaito-san?
then it was a time where it was just like, you
Hey,
know what,
did
four
you
or
see
five
that
days out of the
email
week,
from
especially
Tsukumo?
since I was doing
Huh?
2-a-days. You just got to
It
cut
wasn't
back.
that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something
That's
happened?
that's not just. I had to pause this real quick. That's not just something bad happening to you. All right, trust me on this. It's a literal situation where you have to understand when your body's tired, let it rest. It's telling you it needs that little bit of break every 2 days. But how many times a day?
It's the murder footage.
Oh shit.
Miko Shiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
Could y'all imagine? Could you? I shouldn't even be saying this right now. I'm gonna get, man, they gonna ding me. But no, could you imagine that happening on social media and the absolute outrage it would cause? So you go every 2 days, twice a day. Yeah, you might need to, you know what, just take it a little bit easier on whatever it is that you're doing.
I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear.
So he's even admitting it has something
Shirokun
to
was
do with
okay.
the
I
kid
didn't know he'd kill himself.
doing
I
that.
really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it. Stop it.
Bruh. Okay, that was excessive, but you do what a lot. It's the old man. Or they,
Ehara.
it's not possible though. The time frame just doesn't add up.
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They
Yeah.
already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Miko Shiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true.
So it has to
There's
be
something I just can't
something.
If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
It has to be something with either
I need to have another chat
the
with
blind
Ehara.
spots at the train station, or
Damn it.
what's it called where you put someone else's
Not gonna
face
let him get
on
away with
a
this.
body. I need to take a break, a 3-week break. Yeah, yeah. You just might need to. And ooh, trending video. How fucked up is that? But I'll tell you right now, realize that your body it constantly changes, especially when you work out. You have typically a 30, a 60, a 90-day period to where you're going through the growth and everything else, and then a lot of times you'll like plateau and you have to find add more weight or find different things to do in order to get the change going all over again. And that's fine as long as you're eating right, so on and so forth. And that's a huge thing right there. Allow yourself to eat right and allow yourself to get enough sleep, because one of the things that you have to remember that you're doing to your body as you work out is you are literally stretching and tearing muscles and tendons constantly. And it becomes a thing where if you don't treat your body right, you're going to go through those sorts of pains. And it's going to get worse as you get older. Give me one sec, real quick. There we go. can't do 3 weeks without doing exercise because I feel like crap. Then switch up what it is that you're doing. And you do need to at least take a week to possibly 2 weeks. Let the body rest, maintain a good eating regimen, and then I'm telling you, 2 weeks, even if you don't take the whole three, take at least 2 weeks and do it. And it's not starting all over, but what it is doing is that it's giving your body everything that it needs. You're going to have all your nourishment, stuff like that. You're going to have a good amount of rest, and then you can go back to it. Because you have to be careful. If you keep going the way that you're going and you're already having the pains you're having, you're going to really damage yourself, and you're not going to be able
A
to do
train
anything.
groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes,
There's your problem right there. You're going for 6 hours every 2 days. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem because you are putting way more stress on your body than what it can actually take at this point. And more than likely, you're probably not eating enough or eating the right stuff in order to maintain that kind of workout. You have to understand, I did that for years.
he witnesses a
Eating
harrowing
9 times a
video
day
that
is what
provides
was
more
required
questions
of
than
me
answers.
easily, while
In
drinking
it,
like shakes
a
and different
bound
things like
man
that in
pleads
between
for
as
his
well.
life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Damn, double jeopardy. Skinny, so I'm trying to build muscle. I think skinny, so I can't look that skinny. Come skinny. All right, before I start this new chapter, I'm sorry everybody else. Give me a sec. Got to give this man a little bit of insight. Okay, listen. That's all a problem. And you guys, seriously, if you feel like jumping in the chat, please feel free to jump in the chat. I enjoy talking to you guys about damn near anything. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a problem. You only eat 3 times a day. You attempt to work out twice a day, about 6 hours in a day, every 2 days. Yes, that's way too low. Way too low. Like, you're going to find out that, hang on, I think an ad's trying to pop up and I can't stop it. So an ad's going to pop up in 30 seconds. I'm going to let that ad hit. And when you guys get back, then I'll go ahead and go over everything with you.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG
Got
has come
about
a long way,
10
right?
seconds before the ad
Oh,
ends.
or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the U.S. president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking right there. That more than likely somebody was using the masking on the face in order to do it. But we'll see in a minute. You guys in YouTube and on Facebook, if you see me pause for a moment or whatever the case may be, it's because the people on Twitch, they end up getting ads, and I try and kind of pause in between so that they're not missing anything. But back to what I was telling you. Okay, yes, that is too low to eat, Snipe. So if you're working out for that amount of time, you have to understand how much your body's actually burning. And in fact, it's not a matter of you being able to work out in that manner and build muscle mass at the same time, because what you're doing is that you're actually tearing it down, but you're not fueling it. So your daily intake, depending on what it is specifically you're trying to do, it has to be much, much higher than what the average individual's is. And you have to make sure that you're intaking the right type of stuff and you're eating at the right times throughout the day. I can go over this in a whole different, at a whole different time. Right now is not the best time because I'm trying to go through this game at the same time. But listen, you need to be eating at least with that type of workout regimen at least 5 to 6 times a day. And you need to be supplementing in between your meals as well. And what I mean by that is if you wake up and you have so I'll just give you for instance what I used to do. 4:44 in the morning I would wake up. I would eat like a small bowl of oatmeal, work out, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Then go ahead and have breakfast, eggs, uh, meat, fish, or fowl of some sort. I mean, like literally bacon or steak. I'm not bacon, but chicken or steak or like fish or something like that. Like a good breakfast. Maybe a little bit of potatoes, but more than likely like black beans or red beans or something like that to go ahead and eat there. In between that time, no matter what I was doing, I'd go ahead and have like a protein bar or make a shake, drink that. Have another workout typically to deal with like the abs, core strength, different things of that nature, and then go ahead and have lunch. Have something. I might have like another meal or two even before my next workout, but at least one meal and then maybe another shake or a protein bar at that point in time. Get the next workout in. Go ahead and have dinner, and then have some form of like something high in protein before I actually went to sleep, so that way my body was the metabolism was still working and burning through it all, but I had fed myself enough throughout the day. That's the thing. You get full quick because you haven't trained yourself to actually eat that much, and your body frame isn't built for that at this point in time. Nah,
That's just the tip of the
that's
iceberg.
that's not good.
These
And
fakes are
Apple's
only
not
getting
going to do
more
it, man.
authentic looking.
Not at all.
Can't guys
Not at
like
all.
you tell if a video
If
is fake or not,
anything,
though?
you should
Aren't
be
there any
making
signs?
at the very least
Oh, there
a
are
shake,
several
a
telltale signs
protein
of a
shake,
video being
and
doctored.
having that
So I
along
ran
with
every check I could think
something
of on
else
the
to
murder
eat.
footage. And wouldn't you know it? Nothing came up.
Oh
Most
wow!
likely, we're looking at the
So
real deal.
not a deep fake.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ihara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it.
Use the
No one could
VPN
have staged that unless they knew the
and they're
specifics of how
bouncing
Mikoshiba was killed. From
bouncing
how he was
IP.
positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? Shoulders are burning. Well, just keep stretching, everything else. That's the whole thing. Just keep stretching and make sure that, like I said, you need to make sure you get enough sleep and rest and things like that, so your body will heal. Your body's it's durable. Our bodies are durable and very, very reliable, and it knows what it needs at time, and you just have to listen to it. That's very honest truth. Causing a public uproar, obstructing the investigation, whatever the case, I still have some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ihara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
No, that depends. If you know what the BMI is, which I think that the BMI ratio, since it was created back in like the 1960s, it's off. But no, that's not low. It depends on your height and a lot of different things that come into play with that as well. And besides, you're not done growing at all. You're at 14. If you're 14, you're not done growing. And if you start maintaining some form of a healthier diet along with your workout, you'll put on the weight. It's not about being, you know, massively buff or anything like that. Some people have it in their head that that's what they need to look like, so on and so forth. It's not that. You just need to be in good health. And you can, I mean, you can do it if it's something that you want to, but there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. And right now, with doing it the way that you're doing it, it's a situation where you're going to have a harder time
Let me
actually
get this
building
straight.
up than what
Ehara
than
went
what
and
you
felt a lady up
than what
on
you
the day
think.
Miko Shiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ahara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
I don't know why they call this chapter Double Jeopardy, because you cannot get caught up in Double Jeopardy because he hasn't been tried for the murder case. The only thing he's been tried for, except he was found guilty. Ooh, that's tricky. He was found guilty for the whole groping situation, but not the murder case. But they can get around that if they find anything wrong with the. Okay, here's a dude with purple. I might get my ass kicked, but I'm gonna try it. What's up, bro? You want this? Oh, you're weak. Damn. Five eight, 127, 14 years old. Nah, man, you're good. You're good. Stop worrying about it. Like, for real. Just take this time to rest. Do what your doctor said. Even if you only go 2 weeks, that's fine. But you'll put on the weight and, gain strength and everything else.
Really, guys?
It will happen. And that's what's most important. Having the strength. Even if you don't have the mass. I know some people who are just like that. I know some huge people who are weak as hell. So... you don't want to get up? Get kicked around like a soccer ball then, bruh.
What a waste.
What is it?
Like, I'm serious. When I say this stuff about, like, working out, eating right, and everything else, this isn't just somebody, like, blowing hot air or some shit like that. I've been doing that my entire life. Trust me. I know all sorts of ways to damage your body because I've done it. I've done it quite a few times. Somebody getting knocked out. Everybody want to punk out now? Nah, y'all wanted to start a fight. Get up. The main reason why I started working out is because of I'm not trying to.
Really, guys?
Okay, so to run this down to you real quick, and listen. I'm saying this to anyone that's watching. You might have just read that. Your immune system plays a factor in that. All right. I've had an amazing immune system, essentially, the greater portion of my life since I hit my teen years and up. I rarely ever get sick. The thing about it is, though, when it came time to actually get the vaccine, of course, I went and did it immediately. I, at that point, was, in the relationship with my now ex, her little girl, and her mother and her mother's husband were older. I go out and I have to work with people, in different industries every single day. I'm shaking people's hands and all that other stuff. So it was a no-brainer for me to do that. And then make sure that they were safe and her parents were safe and all that other good stuff. The catch to it is this: if you haven't had that done, the potentiality for you to still get it, no matter what you do, it can still happen. In fact, I cannot remember the guy's name, but he was a very big YouTuber who actually his whole platform was built on working out and different things like that. And he actually spread a lot of bad information to individuals about the disease and how, you know this wouldn't happen, or this would happen, he didn't need to do the vaccine, even though at his age he should have done so. And he did pass away, and his wife's been online talking about it, quite a few different times. I don't even keep up with other YouTubers and things like that, but I actually saw this, and it was one of those situations where I was just like, it's amazing how many people want to say that something can't happen or doesn't exist or something like that, and then that form of tragedy happens because of ignorance. And in your case, what I'm telling you is this: it doesn't matter whether you work out or not. If it's a situation that, you know, you're not protected from it, and I'm not saying you need to go out and, do anything. You're going to do what it is that's best for you. Your parents are going to help you make those decisions, so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is, it can still happen. Now, it hasn't happened to many individuals in your age group, and there's potential reasons behind that, and that's fine. But working out doesn't stop something like that. You just need to understand that. Yeah, but just understand that working out doesn't stop something like that. And in fact, for you to tear your body down even more to the point to where you're in pain the way that you are, and your doctor is telling you, hey, take a break, take the break, man. Take the break. Because you're opening yourself up to potential sickness. Not even that necessarily, but flu. If you're around people with the flu or colds and things like that, you have to understand you are weakening your body when you work out, and you need to make sure that it can heal itself. Time, time will allow you to get to a point to where like you're you rarely have to worry about simple colds and things like that. But that all comes in time.
Hold the door, please.
Mafia, you're
Mafia.
here?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not sure. I
By
thought they
any
said that it was
chance,
16
Yagami-kun,
and up.
are you working on a case
I'm not
yourself?
sure. And in fact, your state
A video got
might be
leaked.
different
It depicted a
than
man
others.
committing a murder.
Or if you're overseas or anything like that. Mafia Fuji. Mafia is a public prosecutor for the Tokyo office. She's also best friends with Saori-san ever since college. Two talented lady hotshots of the law on opposing sides of the courtroom. Apparently, they have a bit of a fan club. Callie, yeah, you'll have to find out. You'll have to find out about
Are you here about the Ahara case too?
their rules.
Of course. Prosecutor's office is in
It says
total
12 and
chaos
up.
right now.
Yeah, then talk to
Especially the
talk to your
higher-ups.
parents about it, man.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ahara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ahara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news.
So it
Changing
does
our
stand
tune
as
now would
double
undermine
jeopardy
public
for that.
trust.
Then
That's
that's
for sure.
crazy.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
That's what's so crazy is that a lot of people don't understand how
There you
closely
kids are.
defense
Figured you
lawyers
had to show up sometime.
and prosecutors
Matthew,
actually work
You're
together.
caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
They end up
I'm
out
sure you
having
can work
lunch
out that
and
I'm
drinks
here
and
to
dinner
spy
and so on and so forth,
But wouldn't
and
you like
making
to know what we're
deals.
up to as well?
Are you sure that's your
You
only
said it
motive
felt
coming
like
here?
having a.
Sorry?
Something like a professional
You
excuse
told me
to
the
see
second day
Yagami-san?
was the worst.
In your dreams, I...
So when you get it, I got mine, the first one, and then it's a week or two, or a couple weeks before you go and get the second one. The first one, it was one of those situations where, like, that day, I didn't like, there was no loss of taste or anything like that. Of course, you're gonna feel it in your muscle, but it made me
had no
tired.
idea Yagami-kun
I
was
did
involved
sleep.
until just now.
But
Alright,
the second time,
I'll
I was
accept that.
perfectly fine.
For
For
now.
some people, the second time,
Gotta
they
say,
felt
I
like
miss this
hell.
little banter.
Me, I was just like, all right, cool, I'm good. Went about my day like nothing. My ex, she actually, on both times, she was kind of like hurt and down, and yeah, but after that, it's fine.
Needless to
It's
say,
like 24
our
hours or
office
so.
is going through
You're
this
usually
footage with
good.
a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ahara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's
Right.
no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
That's a
That is...
good
His name
thing.
is Sadao Takano.
That's the
He was
one
the
muscle
one
you
gunning
can
the
work
hardest
out
for Ehara
constantly.
the first time around,
Your abs.
especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling
It's
Ehara
possible,
in
but it
court.
So what you're saying is
It works
Takano could
differently
never
on each
accept anything
individual.
but Ahara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily?
This is true.
Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied.
Except if they go
This
back over
applies
the
to
evidence
both
and find
Tokyo
out that the
and
time
Kanagawa.
frame,
Really?
the
Why's
day of
that?
the actual death and everything is different.
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
This just got complicated.
None of the detectives are happy about that, especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
I heard that wherever you get the shot, if you put a fork or a spoon, it sticks to the place you got it. My parents did it and it worked. It sticks to you. Didn't do it to me. And what's so funny is this. I'm not sure, you have to understand something. Whenever a vaccine is made, it's literally taking other vaccines and, transitioning it, mutating it, whatever you want to call it, in order to actually fit its actual purpose at that point. I'm sure you could possibly, if that's the case, it would have to happen with a lot of other ones as well. But then the other thing about it is this. Everyone's going around saying, oh, they're trying to put a microchip in you or, tracking device or whatever, so on and so forth. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, that is about the stupidest thing in the world that could possibly be said. And here's why. I have no issue with being straightforward and blunt about certain things, and this is one of those things. The reason why that's about the stupidest thing that anyone could possibly say is because of the fact that everyone right now walks around with a tracking device on them 24/7 pretty much, and it's called a cell phone. I mean, whatever. For whatever reason, if that happens or whatever, there's, look into it, see what it is. There's possibly some scientific reason for it, but it's not. At least I know it's not the other answer that most people are giving. And hey, what I can say as well is this: a great deal of people have gotten it, and seems that most of them are fine with this new variant that's going around or whatever. Which I don't want to get into this conversation too much deeper, but with the new variant that's going around and the fact that it within itself is a mutating virus, it's very possible. I mean, there have been a few cases, a lot less than what people are saying, but a few cases where people who did have the vaccine actually got it, and it depended on the vaccine as well, which one, whether it was Johnson & Johnson versus Pfizer or Moderna. But anyway, beyond that, I really don't want to. It doesn't happen to them anymore. Yeah, well, again, that's a whole situation. You have to understand there's going to be some form of effects from something within a quick 24-hour period. But they go on a commercial break again. But I'm not gonna jump into that whole rabbit hole anymore at this point in time. Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ahara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ahara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
This is the one time where it's literally innocent until
Not at
proven
all.
guilty.
In fact, I was just thinking, we're
And
the
they're going to
only
have a
ones who can
hell of
take
a time
case like
proving him
this.
guilty.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ahara as a convicted sexual predator.
Give me a second. As soon as
But
I
it's
get through
looking
this.
more and more likely the court played right into his hand. As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
That's a
think
little
we're
bit of
good
a
for
problem
now.
asking the prosecution for
Thanks.
help.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
That's awesome. Somebody gets you a sub. Who they get you a sub to now?
Cuter than ever, or what? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
Let me talk to everybody else but Sayori first. There's some people that want to join NDK. Hey, dude, no, we're really gonna have to put this together.
Yagami-san, we should go see Ihara as soon as possible. I wonder what he'll have to say about the video.
Like I said, the problem is with my time right now. But this week, like I have to edit the video from the vlog from today and everything, plus a bunch of images and and then get 2 more videos completed. We'll have to figure out how to do that.
Mafia-kun's pretty popular now, you know. A looker like her, I bet criminals line up for their day.
All right. Well, that'll be the thing. We'll have to figure out, when we can all get together online and things like that, and then actually put together a plan to where, we can do tournaments and then start challenging other teams. And if you're trying to grow it to what I think you're trying to grow it to, it can be done. It's just going to take some time. That's the whole thing.
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ahara about that video face to face.
Nice.
Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment.
Ehara broke out of prison or some shit. It's be crazy.
It's from Ehara's prison.
What?
Come on.
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Because something happened.
Find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor.
Uh-oh.
That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ehara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance.
Do it.
That or Ahara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Yup.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Talk?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Awesome.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Huh.
I'd like to hear him.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ehara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
Which one is it? The groping or the murder? Right now, which one do we doubt more? Okay, so this is crazy. Nah, that's what's up. We changed his name already. No, we all have to get online together at some point this week or next week or something like that. SMGs and snipers. All right, that's what's up. Now, in this case right now, I mean, everything seemed to be legit as far as on the platform at the train station. So it's a question of the couple of gaps that were there at the train station. Did something happen there, or did he actually? I mean, what I mean by that, what I should say is, did he actually make it in time from the murder to the train station if it happened on that day? But that doesn't seem likely, which means that somebody would have had to have gotten to this dude in order to make him, well, make it known that they were doing this. He was okay with it because it involved what happened to his son. He goes and does the whole train situation, so he can't get blamed for the murder. They can use his image and keep themselves hidden. I mean, that's the only way that this is working out at this point in time. This is a complicated ass case at this moment. Right, and that's the other question. What if they're both real? But that's what I was just trying to figure out. Let's find out. Let's see.
But hold on. What if they're both real?
Both his alibi and the video? In that case, let's start with the murder. After committing the murder in Ijincho, Ehara would have had 13 minutes to make it to Ikebukuro Station.
Ijincho and Ikebukuro are roughly 30 kilometers apart. It's possible if he traveled 140 kilometers an hour.
Is it
almost workout gang?
Ehara would have had to change out of his bloody clothes. So he probably ought to shave those 13 minutes down. On top of that, he was traveling during rush hour. It just doesn't seem feasible.
Okay, then let's rule that out.
All right.
I'd say we're making some progress here, guys.
Boy, you're really reaching for that silver lining, aren't you?
Regardless of who actually murdered Mikoshiba, we have two conflicting accounts here. Which one was faked? The one that was faked was the murder footage. You want to do them with you once I'm able to, once you lose a match. Now I'm going to have to win every match. The only reason I can say that the murder footage was fabricated was because I mean they actually took him from the train station. It wasn't like, there was a body double there or something like that. It has to be that the murder footage was fabricated.
The footage of the murder must have been manipulated somehow. They could have put Ahara's face onto the real killer, or even rendered the whole thing digitally.
So you're suggesting we should distrust the murder footage?
And how do we prove it's real or fake?
Well, I'm sure Tsukumo's cracking away at that. So, yeah, let's find some other angles.
I'd say there's only one angle left.
It is a lot of fun, and I actually need to get onto it more, and I'm trying to stream it as I go through it so that, I'll have the whole series on there because I kind of said that that's what I would do. But these can be long games, and normally I would finish them, if I had more time, or I actually sat down and took the time to actually play this more. It would be a situation where I could probably finish this game in like 11 days, something like that. But of course, if I go ahead and play it off camera and then come back, I think I can get much farther as well. Are they gonna make me go through all of it?
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Yeah, I'll still try. I'll still try to get on Cold War every now and again. No, the game's not free. It is worth getting. I mean, it plays very, very well. The only problem I'm having right now, and I think it's because of the whole story build up and everything, is that it's not as action packed or filled with a lot of fighting moments as the Yakuza games were.
Then we'll need to verify.
It's actually
each and
much
every
nicer
aspect
right
of the
now.
case.
This point of the
Okay, what
this point
first?
of the year.
Should we investigate the crime scene again?
How is Cali
Maybe
still
we'll
hot?
discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ahara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Time to really scrutinize this case. What evidence was Ihara relying on to falsify his alibi? How bad has it been out there? The lady that, the groping lady, she was more than likely the lady who went in the glasses and everything else. That's what would be crazy. Wait, I didn't even realize.
This part's still getting to me.
This is one of the eyewitness videos recorded at the crime scene. This is the biggest one, at least in terms of what's been aired on television.
Okay, but just to ask, do we know anything about who was behind the camera?
He's a male restaurant worker who was commuting at the time of the incident.
His video lines up with everything the station's security cameras caught as well.
So, no issues there.
66. That's not hot. That's like a nice mild, like, yeah, that's like the perfect freaking temperature right there. Okay, so it's not that.
This part's still getting to me.
The security cameras inside the train caught the act on tape.
So Ahara was caught red-handed?
Quite. Once he was detained, police detected fibers of the victim's underwear on his hand. That makes for the most conclusive evidence in a battery case.
And there's no way he just bumped into her or something, right?
The victim wore a knee-length skirt, so the assailant had to expend considerable effort to reach her undergarments. That's not bumping into someone, Yagami-san. The victim reported feeling physical contact right as the train began moving. She said she spent her 6-minute ride to Shinjuku in shock and revulsion.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ehara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a
That could be a
fresh
good
source of
idea.
info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind,
cold
Mamiya-san
shower
was
is usually a
victim
good
here.
idea.
As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
So yeah, that's the most questionable situation here. I mean, if you're running into this kind of problem, you have to know everything about every individual that was involved in the case. And it's surprising, the main character, Yagami, didn't say something about the fact that some woman in glasses hiding her identity was the one who went and threatened, Sawa-san when he was supposed to go and meet her.
Huh.
You think they want something?
Just go up and beat
Bet
their
it's not a
asses.
friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
This Arcade's idea of an ambush? How basic.
Basic bitches.
Kaito-san, there's more.
Over there, too.
No, it's usually hot water that rests and relaxes
Same
the
losers
muscles,
from
which is
yesterday.
why
Guess they want to settle the score.
a lot of times when people have like
Looks
sore
like they
shoulders
rounded
and
up
stuff,
some
they'll
buddies
do
and
hot
waited for us
showers.
to show.
The cold
Well,
water
whatever
typically
the hell
closes
they want. Let's not
the
get
pores,
Genda-sensei and them involved.
closes your pores and different things like that,
Follow me.
as well as it shocks
Okay.
the muscle. It does actually like help it, but that's usually right after after a workout. It'll shock them. But when it comes to like relaxing the muscles and trying to get them to become less tense and things like that, that's usually a situation where like a hot shower comes into play. Both of them have their benefits. I'll say that much.
All right, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
Why haven't they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is, they're taking their sweet-ass time.
Is this involving the case or their little
Hey, quit dicking around
their
and
little
come get some.
find the guy situation?
What the hell? They're just gonna keep stalking us?
Nope, thanks for waiting, assholes!
Shit!
Let me guess. You're Arcade too?
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy? Shut your mouth!
I'm gonna be somebody's ass. Pimped. Damn, it's like 4 straight nut hits. That ain't even cool, bro. Get up. Weak. You wanted to play with bats? Come here, bro. Come here. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with taking a cold shower right now. You need it, you need it.
That's one down.
I don't just threaten it. Be about it.
Not out of the woods
Ain't
just
about
yet.
that life. Just keep moving. That's all you can do. Like literally, it's a situation of like keeping them moving, stretching, different stuff like that. It'll help out. It's just gonna take a little
Really
bit of
went all
time
out on
for
the backup.
for your muscles to
Is the whole
relax.
town arcade now or something?
Doc, we should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Guess their plan was to
Damn.
come at us in waves. I've about had it with this crap.
Yeah. At this rate, we won't be meeting Sari-san and the others. Wouldn't want to drag them into this.
Good point. So why not hit Arcade at home?
Yeah?
Why not? Soma and Akutsu are at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons far back. Unless you want to keep dealing with these fucking scrubs.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, a club in the back of Theater Square. Used to be arcade exclusive. Nowadays, I hear they let in thugs from all over.
You'll be fine.
I'm kind of
You'll
curious.
still be able to snipe. And yes, your health is more important. Think I'm gonna run from this fight? I'm going straight to the fight, bruh. Let's get it. Let's crack it. Can I pick up the bike parts? No? Damn. Nah, bro. You will not be backing out of this fight. Oops. Oh, come on. I hit the reversal.
And stay down.
Why can't I just get the whole group to just attack me all at once? You keep doing it 4x4.
Really, guys?
His name was Shibuya, really? Running straight in to kick ass. Ugh. Aw. Should let that shit. Wow. I do like that. That was one of the things from Yakuza Like a Dragon that I liked a lot, was the fact you could get the people around you involved in fights. And the cars and different things like that too. Nah. I want to finish it with this.
Really, guys?
Weak asses.
What a waste.
That's how that is.
What is it?
That is exactly how it is. I don't like that you can't drag them off the ground and just continue to pummel them. Come here, bro. Get bent. Keep getting ads.
Really, guys?
Oh, you know what? I should have stopped. It actually notified me that time. I should have stopped it. Ah. Oh my God, that's murder. Damn, that is straight up murder.
And stay down.
It'll
What is it?
oh crap, wrong way. It'll notify me on the oh well, I think they're still on ad.
This is it, Talk. Get ready to meet some shit.
It should notify me on the next ad break, and
Yeah,
that way
shady is definitely
I'll
the
actually
operative word here. Can't imagine this place gets a lot of foot traffic.
I'll actually
Who knew an
snooze it
entrance to
so
the
that way you
underground
guys
was
don't
right
run
here
into
in
one
broad
again.
daylight? All right, let's get in there and be done with this.
Do I have to fight everybody at the arcade hideout? That'll be awesome.
Hey, who the hell are you two? Got some invitations?
The Yagami Detective Agency doesn't need any. Say,
Why not, man? Whatever,
is
like,
Akutsu or
you know,
Soma around?
make you
Detectives,
put you in a
huh?
chill mood and
There a
get you out of that
problem here?
boredom. I don't
This is
see
a
why
public
not.
business, isn't it?
About time you
Hell
showed
yeah,
up.
do that.
We've been expecting you.
Nothing like running into an old friend.
You want to talk to Akutsu-san, fine. But only Kaito gets in.
Why?
See, we all knew the Yakuza out in the cold would come around to us once the Tojo clan cleared out. Know what makes us such a hit?
Who gives a shit?
We got a system fleshed out. Your average gangbanger starts at rank F. But an ex-Yakuza, a Tojo head at that, fast track right to B rank. Oh, and just for you, Kaito-san. The boss says he'll start you out at A.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got your pick of the chumps. But I'm here to talk to a fucking adult man. So get stepping and take me to Akutsu.
Spoken like a man with some balls. I can see why Akutsu's had his eye on you.
What? So I really have to just wait in the lobby?
You should thank your lucky stars you're not dead yet.
Just beat
I
their
don't know
ass
about
and
this,
walk in.
Kaito-san. What if you need backup?
Going into gang turf without backup, that's too dangerous, even for Kaito. For advice, this girl cheated on him. I didn't know what to say like 3 days ago. That is the... Look, I can answer this 1,000 ways. There could be a bunch of reasons given as to why you can do one thing or the other. If it's a friend of yours, I'm sure the age range, everything else, this is very simple. This is a very simple answer here. It's over. Leave her. It's done. She cheated. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because there's a problem with people, you know, or there's something that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to that sort of situation. And it's that will forever be there, no matter what you do. Someone cheats, leave. If it's not a situation where you've spoken about it and you have like an open relationship or whatever the case may be, if you feel like they cheated and you know that they did, can't be a I feel like somebody did or I think somebody did, whatever. Because you can't just go, accusing people of shit like that. That's crazy. But if they cheated, you know they cheated, leave. That's it. I can get into a whole huge discussion about why it's dumb, especially for a guy to stay with a woman that cheats. But there's no necessity for it at this point. It's very simple. If your friend asks you that, the answer simply should just be walk away from it. That's it. We have no clue how many members are back there or what they're doing.
Relax, Doc. All I gotta do is talk man-to-man with Akutsu real quick, and we'll be out of here.
You heard the man. Now come on.
And if they don't,
It's gonna be that quick. I'll just wait right here.
If they don't, leave her, whatever,
Whatever you want.
that's up to him. You can't force somebody to do something, whatever, but that is the best advice that he can be
You're
given.
shit for business.
Ah, come on. Don't you want to be friends?
That's the way it should be. Period. It's been 10 minutes since Kazusa went in. I have no clue what's going on. And there's no sign of him returning. Guess that means...
Hey, think I could use your restroom? There's one inside, right?
Go shit on the cement for all I care. Restrooms are for guests only.
So, you in arcade too? I take it business is good lately.
Oh, hell yeah. Recruits are swarming in by the dozen. If you're looking for quick cash in Kamurocho, arcade's where it's at. Plenty of hotties, too.
I don't see any.
Wow. And all you do is fool around on your phone. Talk about living on Easy Street.
Screw you.
Whip his ass.
Hey, not my fault they don't loop you into the good jobs. Bet those only go to the A rank guys. You must be, what, F? F minus?
Play with his
Fuck
head.
Did you just say?
Oh, did I offend you? Sorry. Guess some gangbangers are softies.
I'll show you who's soft, asshole!
Sorry.
Drama.
Getting split up from my buddy does make me kind of an asshole.
Holy emotes. What happened?
All right, let's go.
Oh, damn. I gotta do this in stealth. Can't I just go in and whoop their asses? Oh, the drink. The drink emote. I wonder why it's supposed to send me a sound when something like that happens, but it never does. And I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, I forgot when I set everything up, I didn't turn on the sounds. Ha. There goes Nightbot. He on you. Ooh.
Hey.
Out of fitness ventilation duct. Maybe it'll end up getting me where I need to be. Crates, bro. Crates. What the hell just happened?
Hey.
Wish I could see what was in it. I didn't look at the safe. Okay, I just need to be able to climb up there.
What the?
I need to make it any harder. Okay.
Suspicious.
Bro, I'm trying to find a foothold. He wants to look at every damn thing else.
Hey.
Elevation. Are you kidding me right now? For nuke. There. You better climb on that, dude. Nightbot doesn't really care. Just drop down and
Hey.
knock them both out.
Where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
For real? Was he taken to the VIP room then?
Sounds like it.
It's crazy it didn't pop on screen though. Normally I see it pop on screen when that happens.
Even I've never gotten him there. What makes him such a big shot?
You drove Nightbot crazy. He quit. At some point, I'm gonna end up fighting my way out of here anyway. Uh-oh. But he kind of looks like me. Track what guy that? Ah, okay. I get what he's. Drop down, take him out, steal his shit, become him. We are taking the long route here. Whack!
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Take a quick breather.
I'll be ending it soon too, so that way, you know, I have to come back in the middle of the chapter. That's fine. I actually have to get some sleep at some point today. All right, just get through this part here. What's up, guys? How you doing, bro? And I still gotta sneak around?
Hey, you there!
Oh, shit.
Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around. Didn't I ask you for another round?
Huh? Another round?
You forgot my order already? I want my bottle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
Oh man,
But of course.
make him a tequila sunrise. Yeah, maybe it's what I needed. Put him under the table with some strong booze. I can clear out of here. It's worth a shot. Anyway, hope you got a hangover cure. All right, get him wasted. Oh, he hitting his flare too? Detective and a master bartender. Get him. What's that, a Manhattan?
Here, sir.
Lightweight. Damn. I won't be able to get in the VIP room unless I do something about him. I should lure him into the shadows on the other side and take him out there. But that means I have to cut across the floor. Gotta get... Okay. Alright. You ain't even gotta do that much. Just tell him there's a raw steak over here. He'll go for it.
Timos.
Turn around, bro. Don't look at me. Okay, that'll work. Yeet. Go for it. Go look. Go look at it, dummy. Damn. I told someone to whisper it. It was because I couldn't even break. Girl as well. Oh my gosh. Nanda. Dummy, go look at the damn coin. Oh my lord. Oh goodness. Okay, this is a problem. Bruh. This is stupid. He didn't even go for the coin trick. And I can't kneel and hide like I normally can. So I'm gonna just have to keep running to the wall like a dunce. Okay. What the Are you kidding me right now? You have got to be freaking kidding me. This is broken. Yeah, that was just broken as hell. That's stupid. Go, go, go. Oh, Lord. I think I'm gonna have to switch to the powder. What? Oops. I didn't think MVP in school would do push-ups and push-ups. Yeah, no, I mean, you're just gonna have to take a break. That's it. That's all there is to it. Not getting caught up again this time. You can't see me. It's like I don't know. I don't understand why I can't make him kneel and sneak. Oh Lord! Stop looking at me, bro. Now the other guy's gonna catch me. Turn away. He's not even turning. There, thank you. Mother Fuhrer. Okay, no, I need the powder stuff. Nope. It's gonna force me to throw the coin. All right. Back turn. He actually went for it this time.
Too close.
Oh my God!
Let go.
I hit takedown. No. Simple my ass. I think the game's trying to make fun of me. Okay. Oh, shite. I swear to you. This is the last time I'm doing this. Hey, later on, bro. Hey, thanks for watching. As soon as I'm done with this part, I'm ending the stream anyway. But I just want to get through it because now I'm upset. I've actually failed at it, what, 4 times now?
Timos.
Have a good night, bro. Go. Hurry up, dude. Hurry up. Go check. Stay in the shadows. Damn it. Of course, he just turned around. It takes him forever to turn, though. Stay here. Just wait. Go ahead. And take down. Gotcha, bitch. Sleepy time.
That's a good boy.
Jeez.
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it quits on the detective gig you've got going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when Arcane needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Think you might want to tone it down there, big guy?
No.
I've got my boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan's scraps, yeah? Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
With all your washed-up Yakuza and punk-ass kids? I don't see it happening, man. What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need more guys like you. Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground river of cash is still flowing, but there's no more Tojo clan upstream to collect it all. There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again?
Quick cash grab?
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store, pop out a couple of kids and settle down with a family? Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would you need me to do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats.
Huh.
Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't give a shit. That said, if you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
This dude about it.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't take work from assholes.
Have it your way, then. Hey, round up the boys.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Knock him out.
Get off your asses!
Uh-huh.
Too late for that. I knew exactly how this little chat was gonna go down.
Son of
Yeah, well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
You're not walking out of here.
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man. You sure?
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
Now the whole town belongs to you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Okay. You know what? I feel like someone needs to catch a chair. Like I'm in a WWE or something. Aw, hit his ass. Bruh, you're weak. Oh, I screwed that up. Got him.
Hey, quit dragging your ass!
Right. Sorry, boss. No! Fuck them up, boys!
Ooh, got tased. This is like the first actual, like, battle. Like, battle. Well, no, actually, I forget. The one with the guys in Kanagawa. The Lumang. This dude is getting his ass kicked. Aw. Pimp slap. Oof. Let's try that again. Gotcha, bitch. Murder.
Dumbass, you down already?
No, sir. Come on, let's fucking do this.
They just gonna keep coming or what? Ah, okay. It's about time. Ah, fucking missed it. Gotta switch it up for him. With no matrix. Well, let me get that one off. Done. How many more? Two! Stabbed his own homie. Damn, am I actually gonna have to use a health item right now? Damn. That's a first. Nah, we'll go with Z. There we go. Should need another one for the rest of the game. Iron palm that ass. It's a wrap. Now, am I gonna get to fight this dude or what?
Now I understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
In that case, you better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
We can do that. We get it. It's fine. Right, Akutsu?
Why are you here? Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
There he is. Kazuki Soma.
Tak, meet Soma. He's the leader of the RK.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on. You just gonna waltz in here and bark orders?
Kaito-san turned down your offer, didn't he? And the other guy is Yagami from his own detective agency. Before that, he was an accomplished lawyer. Now he's with Kaito-san independently.
It's my job to be running HQ, though. You shouldn't roll up unannounced.
I'm supposed to leave you to your own devices? I do have to check in, at least to show my face.
Got a cold?
It's a dust allergy, actually.
Yeah, that's that
Tough
coke
thing
sniff.
to live with. And I used to catch hell
That's
for
what that
it in
is.
Yakuza. Quit that infernal sniffling, they'd say.
Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. I bet they would beat the shit out of you if you didn't blow your nose.
You know it. I do wish we'd had the time to work together, Kaito-san. You as well, Yagami-san. It may feel like we're a small-time outfit in the immediate term, but RK will grow. We'll show you. But in the meantime, we'll leave the two of you be. Does that work?
Finally, some sense. Best of luck with the growth. As the leader here, you need brains and brawn.
Something else?
Your gang was out there searching for some guy in a picture. Oh, how'd that hunt end up turning out? He was some kind of girls' bar manager, wasn't he? It sounded like he'd disappeared from Kamurocho more than a few years back. You have any luck tracking him
Does this
down?
have anything to do with the case?
We actually found that he's unfortunately dead. Likely murdered. Considering Kamurocho's reputation and the nature of his profession, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Got it. I guess I was just kind of curious.
Always happy to oblige a detective.
I guess we shouldn't have taken RK so lightly, even though they're new to the scene.
Yeah. Supposedly Soma's the one who spearheaded the campaign to scoop up all the ex-Tojo. Turns out he's teaching the next generation of thugs about protection money, loan shark, and mugging. He's like an unemployment agency for shitheads. They've got 50 full-time bodies so far, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum in this town. Even if it wasn't RK, someone else would have swooped in.
They always
so much
do.
for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?
Sari-san's calling. Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Sorry for the wait. I found our file on Ahara's victim.
Ah, Mamiya-san, right? Yui Mamiya?
Yes, she lives with her family in East Ikebukuro. I'm about to make a quick house call.
Ikebukuro.
Awesome. Then I'll be right over.
Good. See you sooner than later, I hope.
I caught all that. You go on ahead, Doc. This one's outside my area of expertise.
Okay. I'll head back to the office when I'm done.
Alright, let's give a quick save here. We actually made it into the 5th chapter. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a million for watching. Please remember, if you're on YouTube, to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are on Twitch, go ahead and at least give a follow there. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd much appreciate that as well. And if you're on Facebook, you can do exactly the same. You can go ahead and follow the page and give a like to the video. Just remember, I am the Shell Bullet 8. I will be back with another stream, hopefully tomorrow. Get a little bit farther into this. I'm trying to get it completed. I'm going to have to play it off stream or something like that on the days that I'm not streaming while I'm doing video editing, everything else. There should be a video up in the next couple of days. It's a vlog on a little trip I took today. And then more than likely next week, maybe the week after, I will actually be taking another trip at that point for a couple of days, which I will have vlogged as well, and go ahead and get that online. Plus, I am still working on the History of Gaming timeline. The first episode should be out really, really soon, and a couple of other things as well. Anyway, hey, thanks a million for watching. I'm glad you guys came and hung out for a while. Remember, next time I'm on, please feel free to go ahead and jump in the chat. I enjoy having good conversations with you all. But I'm the Shell Bullet 8. I'll see you next time. I'm out.